it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of Backstage Pass, so let's do this. Okay, so it's time for the awards. I don't think we're gonna win anything, but oh well. Thankfully, I have the dress that John bought me for Valentine's Day. Sadly, I still have no car, so it's the bus for me. Hey, buses and limos are both long vehicles. It's totally cool, right? John approaches me as soon as I alight from the bus.
As beautiful as always, milady.
John holds his arm up, and I wrap my hands around it. He strolls confidently to the front door, smiling at each of the cameras as we pass.
John, who's that with you?
Are you dating again? John pats my hand fondly.
Sean and I are in a relationship, yes.
I could practically see the reporter salivate of a breaking news story.
But what about the rumors you've been dating Selena Haraway?
Just rumors, mate.
The reporters quickly turn to me.
Are you an actress? What's it like being with the Knight of Ages?
Where did you meet?
John places a hand on my arm and looks at me in the eye. His expression reads, "Do you want to go?" I shake my head and turn back to the reporters. I've done work on vice versas.
Like as an actress?
Watch it and see.
How old are you?
John, why are you dating a younger girl?
If she and I be pleased, what's that to you?
John quotes a line of Shakespeare before taking my hand.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we must head inside.
John leans down and whispers in my ear.
Well done. I'm proud of you.
Hey, lovebirds. Glad you could make it.
Shall we find our seats then?
Ooh, I'm so excited!
Lloyd claps me on the shoulder.
Maybe Sean will win an award for makeup.
I think that's a little too much to hope for.
You never know.
The music starts up and the three of us find a place to sit. Okay, I've seen this, so I'm skipping ahead. Okay, so it's John's birthday today. We're gonna give him the black truffles and skip a whole bunch of stuff, but here's the new stuff. I got you some black truffles.
Where did you find these? They're exquisite.
So you like them?
Of course, I've long yearned to cook something with these. Thank you for the opportunity.
A server appears bearing more than enough food for the three of us.
What did you order?
Everything that looks good.
And how do you expect us to eat all this?
One bite at a time.
Then we might as well get started.
Alright, skipping ahead. Alright, so we're back with a little cutscene. John seats himself in the makeup chair and waits for me to remove the scar on his face.
This part always hurts more than I'd like.
Sorry, that's just how the spirit gum works. If you wanted to stay on with all the hot lights and intense scenes, it's gotta be essentially your own skin.
Which is why it hurts so much every time you remove it.
You're an adult. You can handle it.
Oh, is that how it's going to be?
John leans forward and runs his fingers down the side of my neck. What? He whispers in my ear.
You're so casual about my pain. Does it excite you?
Oh my. What are you doing?
You're an adult. You can handle it.
I inadvertently let out a soft whimper.
Oh. So you do like it?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I want to admit it. I set to work applying spirit gum remover to the edge of his prosthetic. Now, no more messing around, or this is going to hurt you.
As you wish, milady.
We're seeing like a kind of darker side of Sean here. Getting a little more knowledge on what she's into. It's funny. Alright, skipping up. Okay, so we're at the movies again, and we're gonna watch Night Witches.
Don't waste your time apologizing to the dead. They can't hear you, and it takes you away from the living who still need you.
If I don't apologize, then I'll forget my reason for fighting. And if I forget that, what good am I to the living?
Selena really shines in this film.
Her character was really different from Katerina. I almost didn't recognize her.
I'll have to work harder to keep up with her and vice versa.
I think the two of you are already a smart match. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Are you saying I shouldn't strive to improve?
Of course you should try to be better, but you should appreciate your current accomplishments too. Otherwise, you'll start to hate yourself. Did I say something wrong?
You're right. Thank you.
Okay, skipping up. So I took him to see Night Witches again. So we'll just read out this little cutscene. And he says, Selena truly is talented. It's an honor to work with her. I'm sure she feels the same way about you.
One can only hope.
Alright, skipping up. So, we're at the point where we found out that Vice Versus isn't getting renewed. And we have a little bit of a scene variation here. So we're talking about Adam getting a new producer. But yeah, I bite my tongue. What I really wanted to ask was, what about me? Lloyd's warning echoes in my mind. John is like the wind, and work will always be his first love. I guess I should have expected this. I understand. But I think I need some time. I'm going to head back early if that's okay.
Yeah, I think we all need that.
Got a TV interview next Monday morning. Kind of nervous about it. I'd feel better if I knew you were watching. Okay, well, we're gonna watch, obviously, so I'm skipping ahead. Okay, so we're getting a phone call from John. Hello?
Good afternoon, little wizard. I'm planning to partake of the lovely gift you purchased for me a while back, but I thought it would be better to share it with you. I don't suppose you have a kitchen I could utilize?
There is a kitchen on campus I can use. I think the baking club is done with it for now.
Excellent. Shall we convene there?
Sure. See you there.
Huh, not bad. This place seems decently well equipped for a student kitchen.
John empties out a bag of ingredients on the counter, among them the truffles I bought for him. Oh, that's what you meant.
I'd been excited to try these, but work has kept me until now.
John begins fiddling with the dial on the stove.
Have you made risotto before?
Not at all. It sounds difficult.
It's involved, but not overly complicated. I've prepped most of the ingredients, but I'm counting on you to help me with this.
John pours some broth into a pan.
Keep an eye on that. We want it warm, but not hot. I don't suppose there's an apron around here?
Just that one. I nodded an apron hanging on a hook by the wall.
Works for me.
Ah, cute. John throws the apron over his head and steps up to the stove.
We'll start with the sofrito.
I pull out a plastic container labeled sofrito. They look like onions.
That's because they are, mostly.
John tosses the onions into a pot along with a decent-sized chunk of butter. Then why not call them mostly onions? John winks at me and affects an Italian accent.
Because food tastes better if you speak Italian.
Naturally. John stirs the mostly onions slowly for a few minutes.
All right, hand me the rice.
John pours the rice into the pot and continues his careful stirring.
We cook this just long enough to toast it.
You mean tostatura?
You gave me grief for sofrito, but insist on saying tostatura?
What? I'm not allowed to make a little trouble?
I thought you said you never made risotto.
I haven't, but my dad loves watching cooking shows.
All right then, smart girl. Some people say the next step is optional. Can you tell me what it is?
Oh, wine. And it's not optional.
I see your father is watching good cooking shows.
Nothing but the best. I measure out some white wine for John and hand it to him. Oh. The broth on the stove has started simmering and I immediately turn the heat down.
Nice save.
As soon as the broth cools, John begins to ladle it slowly onto the rice. This smells amazing.
Better than those cooking shows, yes?
Much better. John continues to stir the risotto slowly, and I continue to do my best not to drool all over it.
Nearly finished.
John adds a bit of butter and cheese to the risotto.
Go grab some bowls.
I bring John 2 bowls and he immediately dishes out the risotto and garnishes it with the truffle I got him. He peels off the apron and grabs the spoon.
Try this.
He holds out a spoonful of risotto. As I lean in, he does the same and blows gently on the hot risotto. I can feel his breath against my lips. You tease.
Taste it. I promise it's delicious.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I take a bite of the risotto and savor the texture and flavors. This really is incredible, thank you.
It's my pleasure. I hope that I'll be able to cook many more things for you in the future.
I would not be opposed to that.
I look forward to our culinary adventures together.
Yeah, except for the fact that you're leaving. So sad. So sad. You've won. You participated in it, yes. I confirm this is my dress, thank you. Fashion vice versa is okay, cool. How are we doing? Oh, we are at 100% with him. Got nothing interesting. I've still got that pocket watch for Lloyd. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.